God, I am so anxious right now. I'm so bored.
暇だな。
We've got nothing to do. Maintenance work on our TSF's still ongoing. Can't even run jives to kill some time.
JFK に到着すんのいつだっけ？
We left Seattle on the 14th, and the attack is scheduled to begin on the 18th. Keep track of the dates, dumbass.
おう。ミーティング何時からだっけ？
Are you brain dead? It's in 2 hours, man. The last session of the Multinational Joint Task Force strategy meetings will be held today. At this point, it's basically a formality. No way in hell anything's going to change this late in the game.
酸素あんだっけ？
Nah, atmospheric pressure is supposed to be out of whack close to the area of operations, though. But seriously, dude, the more I talk to you, the more I pity your subordinates.
はーい。部下とは仲いいですから。ところでよ。どうなんだ？
On what? God damn it, I just talked about how Matsukaze has been really prevalent at all. We haven't really had any moments with him. And this may seem like just like a lighthearted, goofy moment between them. But the fact that it's happening right before the operation, on what?
ごまかすつもりですか？立浪注意。
I have no idea what you're talking about. Creeping me out, bro.
いやさ、今回の作戦はかなり厳しいじゃんか。だいたいアメリカ軍ならともかく、フランスやカナダと本当に連携が取れると思ってんのかね。
Beats me. Still, they're helping us make up the numbers, and that's gotta count for something. Matsukaze is an idiot, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. It's obvious we have neither the strength nor the teamwork to pull this off. The IJMDF Seattle contingent has sent a total of 40 TSFs. Most of our troops come from the 1st Battalion, but a few of the 2nd Battalion guys are tagging along. That's about 70% of the TSFs we've got stationed in Seattle, which sounds great, until someone tells you 5 of those crafts are manned by newbie pilots facing their first battle. Yikes. After fighting 3 battles back-to-back, the 7th Battle of Seattle, the attack on the production plant, and the operation to recapture NORAD, our forces are much weaker than they've been at any point in recent history. The French and Canadians are helping us make the numbers, but we're a multinational task force with a joint chain of command. Miscommunications will happen, and in the chaos of the battlefield, the tiniest mistake can make the difference between life and death. And the icing on the cake, TSF maintenance is scheduled to continue until we've arrived at the area of operations. So yeah, there's plenty I'm worried about.
数ね。ま、この絵が参戦するってのは悪くない。あいつらだけ楽してもらっちゃずるいってもんや。いい機体に乗ってるんだしさ。こう、バババンと活躍してもらわにゃあの。
The Imperial Royal Guards TSF unit, huh? This time His Excellency Akadaga will be assuming direct command over an IRG TSF squadron. His fame precedes him, so I ain't worried about whether he can pull his weight or not. Even if his reputation was all hype, it wouldn't be that big a deal. Because that guy in the black Takamikazuchi will also be fighting with us. My man. Well, I don't think His Excellency Akadaga would take to the field just to blow off some steam.
俺さ、なんかあいつっていうか、この絵はうさんくさい気がすんだよな。
What do you mean?
そういや、お前日本脱出の時にいなかったっけな。
I wasn't, but I know where he's going with this. You're talking about how they handpicked a small number of people to evacuate.
なんだよ、知ってんじゃねえか。
Happened to hear about it, that's all.
俺なんかはさ、戦術機に乗って資材を船まで運搬する仕事をやらされてたからよかったけどさ、実際にたまらなかったと思うぜ。まさか民間人に向けて発砲することになるなんてな。撃ったってわめいてたやつは途中で海にダイブしちまったしな。
What?
事故だってみんな言ってたけど、ありゃそうじゃない。間違いない。
What do you mean?
だから言ってるだろう。貨物の搬入に邪魔だった一般人を散らすために発砲したんだよ。最初は空に向けて、効果がなくなってきたら水平射撃だ。命令には従うさ、軍人だからな。でも俺は自殺したやつに同情するね。今まで
Well, maybe there was a good reason.
分かってるって。 あれは正しい判断だったし、それに対して恨んじゃいないし、責任をかぶせようとも思ってない。そういう判断が下せる人間は気持ち悪いんだよ。
Damn.
悪かった。ただお前もこの話は知っておいた方がいいだろう。
Yeah, don't worry. Thanks for telling me. Two completely opposite reactions to His Excellency's ruthless orders. Director Sendo was in awe of Akataga's grim determination, while Matsukaze is afraid of where going down that road could lead us. But nowadays, everybody's taking a few steps through hell.
ところでよ、お前仙道とやったんか？
One vulgar asshole, just as always. Was that the most abrupt change in topic in the history of mankind, or what?
そっか、とうとうしたか。
Hey. Looks like he wants to say something.
いや、基本的にはめでたいことだと思ってるよ。おめでとう。よかったな。
Well, thank you.
みんなにはもう言ったのか？
I haven't. Not yet. This is the closest Matsukaze ever comes to being nice to me. Well, that and he genuinely cares about Yusuke, too. I shouldn't complain. It's great to have a bro who always has your back. Goddamn right. Matsukaze is one of the fucking true homies. I ain't forget that.
しかしよ、だったら仙道だけでも置いてくればよかったんじゃねえか？そのくらいの無理は言えるだろ、お前。
I gave it some thought and decided keeping her on the bench is a bad idea.
なんでだよ。
I want everyone to survive the coming battle. Yusuke's a crucial part of the team. She stays behind, and we're all the worse for it. Not to mention, Seattle's TSF units are not exactly in great shape. We don't have the luxury of losing a veteran surface pilot like Yusuke. That'd be a significant blow to our forces, one we can't afford to take. Leaving Yusuke sitting at home would hurt the entire force, not just War Dog.
無茶なこと言ってんな。そもそも作戦自体が成功するかどうか怪しいのによ。そりゃ俺も部下を生き残らせてやりたいさ。でも今回の作戦じゃお前も部下全員をなんて言ってると仙道を殺すことになるぞ。
And what do you expect me to do? I can't give her special treatment when I also have to look after Ellen and Miyono?
まだそんなこと言ってんのか。建前はいいんだよ。お前は仙道が一番大事だって結論を出したんだろ。
No.
職場で嫁を見つけたのはいいけどよ、それって職場から嫁を引っこ抜くって話だからな。
I hear ya. That's something to worry about after the operation succeeds. Besides, I was thinking about going to ask Yusuke's father for a hand after the mission's over.
いいのか、それで。
Yeah,
あんまり無理しすぎんなよ。
I honestly don't think so. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. I want to pay Yusuke back. I don't know if I'll ever be able to settle my debt, but that doesn't mean I ain't gonna try. She's still supporting me to this day. I'm glad I can finally do something for her.
へえへえ、立派なことで。じゃあ俺は会議までハンガーに
Matsukaze's gonna fucking die, isn't he? What's the rush? Got nothing to do. Just stay here, chill, and stare at the sea.
ねえか、見てみろよ。お前の嫁が上がってきたのに無粋な真似できるか？
Is that my girl? Yeah!
お疲れ様です。松風注意いいんですか？お邪魔してしまいました。
That's okay, we're just done talking. Anyway, you're looking a little pale. Everything alright?
実は少し酔ってしまったようで、それでデッキに出てきたんです。
Whoa, you okay?
ご心配いただくほどのものではないですよ。少し気分が悪い程度ですから。でも
We're out in the open ocean. State-of-the-art TSF carrier and all. The ship is still gonna sway. Been a while since we were last on a ship. Just stare into the distance to try to relax. If that doesn't work.
はい、軍医のところに。
Hell yeah.
いい天気ですね。こんなに落ち着いた海で船に乗る日が来るとは思いませんでした。
Ain't that right? The Great Ocean collapse was traumatizing. Our TSF carrier sunk. Thank God the Americans were nearby. Without them, the entire European expeditionary force would have bought the farm then and there. The atmosphere seems stable around these parts. Shouldn't run into the same issues as during the battle for NORAD.
そうみたいですね。電波状態も安定してるんでしょうか。
Beats me. Not like we know what even caused it to begin with. Bullshit. It's an aftermath of the G-bombs. It's just like anything else. Those damn bombs screwed up Earth's gravity beyond the point of no return. Wouldn't be surprised to hear they fucked up the atmosphere too.
作戦うまくいくといいですね。
Yeah.
何なんでしょう。大作戦前にもかかわらずこんなにのんびりできちゃうのは。
You feeling better?
はい、おかげさまで。
Hey. Maybe this would be a good time to ask her. It's about time I popped the question anyway. No, not before the big operation. Hey.
何でしょうか。
Nah, weather's sure nice, huh?
そうですね。お茶とおまんじゅうが欲しくなりますね。
Yeah, so, like, what I was trying to say is, I've been thinking about the operation, and
作戦がどうかしましたか？
not quite. That's not quite what I was getting at. Just do it! So, maybe if, and this is a big if, the operation is a success, maybe we could go meet with your father. You know, the two of us. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Uh-oh. You'll love to see it. Huh? Whoa. Hell yeah! God damn, you had me sweating buckets. What was with that pregnant pause? I was about to lose my shit.
すみません。
Please don't die, Yusuka. God damn it. No, don't take Yusuka from me, god damn it. Oh, jeez, that was nerve-wracking. Diving headfirst into a hive doesn't seem so bad anymore. Seriously thought I'd drop dead.
大げさですよ、注意。私が断るわけないじゃないですか。
Yusuka, thank you. I'll do my best, I promise. Don't take Yusuka from me. This is the one thing I've waited for this entire time I've been playing through, is the moment where Hibiki and Yusuka come together. Motherfucker. Like, you know, I honestly went into the day after thinking, like, I wouldn't get very, you know, emotionally attached to it. Because, like, with the main trilogy, you know, you had the buildup of Extra and Unlimited to get attached to all these characters. So then when the events of Alternative play out, you have that, you know, deep emotional connection that you've gathered up after, you know, 50 plus hours across both Extra and Unlimited, you know? At least it's somewhere around there. 54, whatever. Point being, we have all this buildup with these characters, and I doubted that the day after would have that. I doubt it in this one, you know, 30 to 40 hour story that, you know, it'd be able to build up that connection and, like, really make me feel anything. Like, so far the only characters I've ever, like, really felt anything towards prior to this moment was, like, anything happening to Marumo. But obviously with Marumo, there's, like I said, all the backstory behind it, the main trilogy, what we saw in Photon Flowers, you know? There's a lot there behind Marumo. But god damn it. God damn it. The end of this episode is gonna fucking hurt me, isn't it? It's gonna fucking hurt me. Like I said, losing Matsukaze, that's gonna be one where I'm like, ah, damn. You know, if he is one that goes down, which I'm really assuming he is. But just looking at Yusuka, it's just like thinking of her dying in any capacity breaks my fucking heart. I'm
はい、私も頑張ります。まずは
You got that right. Yeah, we're about to participate in a fight that will decide the future of mankind. There's no way we're losing now. We'll have to come back alive, come hell or high water. Alright, there's like a million things I want to try once we're done with this hive.
やることが多いってハレンチです。
What? No, you dumbass. That's not what I'm talking about. Stuff like maybe we could move in together, but... So don't get the wrong idea. I'm talking about starting a new life together. Ain't like there's gonna be no hanky-panky. It's because by witness there's gonna be. But you really don't have to make this weird.
知りません。もう注意なバカ。
What? How is it my fault? It was your mind that jumped straight to the racy stuff, not mine. My bad. I should have picked my words better. I was also thinking of lewd stuff, so I'm sorry. Secret technique, instant apology. An immediate groveling way to apologize I've inherited from my old man, devised especially to butter up my mom, who was infamous for throwing some real scary temper tantrums. It's a bold move, when I've borne witness to just 5 times. It's just, I was so happy I got carried away. Please forgive me. To quote my dear departed old man, so long as you apologize immediately, you can get away with anything.
許してあげます。
It worked! Oh, you won, old man. Truly a gentleman and a scholar. Ever again, and thank you.
喧嘩したまま戦場に行くのが嫌ですから。
Yeah, priorities, right?
そういうことです。
You gotta keep it chill. I mean, we still have to decide on a neighborhood. I don't know if we should get a studio apartment or maybe go with a bigger place. For the future, you know.
あ、そうだ。そろそろミーティングの準備をしないと。
You think? Still kinda early if you ask me.
いえ、重要な作戦ですから早めに準備をしないと。
Sure, if you say so. No.
さあ、行きましょう。
Things are going way too good right now, between these two. If Yusuka survives this, I'll be thoroughly surprised. Hey, slow down. Fuck off, Ellen. Ellen's offended though because they haven't. Neither of them have broken the news to her or Miyono. That's definitely gonna play a part. She hates that she's been essentially led on for so long.
今作戦はアメリカ、日本帝国、カナダ、フランスの4カ国を中心とし、国連軍を加えた全人類の共同作戦となる。なお、今回の作戦指揮はアメリカが取ることになるが、これは新国連の軍組織再構成が間に合わなかったための特例措置であることを理解してほしい。さて、作戦目的は現存する唯一の陸上ハイブ JFK ハイブの攻略である。我々戦術機部隊の役割は JFK ハイブ周辺に上陸、スタブに突入し、その最深部にある反応炉を停止することになる。この作戦には人類の未来全てがかかっている。我々は何としてでもこの作戦を成功させなくてはならない。
作戦概要は私から説明する。はじめに再確認しておく。 JFK ハイブはフェーズ2段階まで成長していることが監視衛星からの観測情報で判明している。だがフェーズ2段階だからといって侮ってはならない。かつての横浜ハイブ同様にモニュメントの成長速度とスタブの成長が必ずしも一致していない事例も過去にまた最新の情報にはなるが JFK ハイブ周辺の熱量が増大していることが確認されている。
レーザー級か。くそ、やっぱり嫌がるのか。冗談じゃねえぞ。
そうだ、諸君らの予想通りレーザー級の存在する可能性が格段に上がったということだ。
We were one half a step too late. While the human race was busy playing stupid power games, our mortal enemies were gathering their strength. Maybe if we didn't waste our time fighting against Canada and France, things would be different, but we can't take back the past. The gods have a sense of humor, all right.
よって我々は JFK ハイブをフェーズ2相当ではなくフェーズ3からフェーズ4への成長段階のハイブとして認定することにした。
Phase 4. So we're assuming the stab goes deeper than 1,000 meters underground.
それでは作戦を説明する。まず第1段階はハイブ攻略の基本通り艦砲射撃と誘導弾の飽和攻撃による面制圧によって JFK ハイブ周辺の地上に展開するベータを相当する。艦隊は水平線の盾を使用することになる。よって周辺の地形を考慮し、艦隊中枢は JFK ハイブから30キロほど離れた海上に展開することになる。
The main guns can reach that far, huh?
この時 AL 弾を継続投入し、高濃度の重金属雲を展開させる。ただし AL 弾の投入量は通常のハイブ攻略作戦の 70% 程度になる。
70% of the usual numbers. Is that the best we can do these days?
この第一段階で地上に初期展開しているベータの 50% を相当する予定だ。
I wonder if that's a realistic target with the reduced heavy metal clouds. There's gonna be a bunch of laser class waiting for us, meaning we don't know how effective guided missiles are gonna be, and vary if history's any indication.
今回の作戦での人類最大の利点は艦砲射撃を潤沢に使用できる点である。 JFK ハイブは海岸沿いにあるため、陸上海上双方からの砲撃が可能になる。そして作戦は第2段階へとシフトする。我々戦術機部隊の出番はここからになる。上陸第一陣はアメリカ海兵隊のスーパーホーネットと帝国海兵隊和田摘だ。上陸地点は配布した資料に記されているので確認するように。
So the Marines are at the tip of the spear again. Lieutenant Shellberg got her wish. Come to think of it, didn't she say she was the JFK's sole survivor? No wonder she was so adamant about it. This is personal. Yeah.
上陸したアメリカ並びに帝国の海兵隊は支援砲撃を受けつつ橋頭砲を確保。後続の戦術機部隊を呼び込む。橋頭砲から上陸した部隊は展開し、さらに後続の上陸を支援する。その際別動隊が迂回して機甲部隊を上陸させる段取りになっている。各戦術機部隊の発進スケジュールは資料に記載してあるので確認するように。
The Marine Corps will land first, followed by the French, Canadian, Imperial, and the rest of the American forces, in that order. The Americans' precious Raptors and the IRG will deploy right at the very end. Well, I think everyone here saw that coming.
その後、上陸した戦術機部隊は分散してレーザーヤークトに入る。この特艦で我々はレーザー属種の 70% 以上を相当することを目標とする。無論これはあくまで必要最低限の数字だ。撃破率は高ければ高いほどいい。だがこの段階が本作戦の一番の難関になると予想されている。レーザーヤークトは通常でも難度の高い作戦になるが、今回は AL 弾によるレーザー減衰が通常より低くなる。またそれと比例して支援砲撃の非撃墜率も上昇していることが考えられる。
We'll have no choice but to go mano a mano with the laser class, without a single thing to cover our asses. What I don't get is why. This ain't your standard culling operation. We're aiming for the reactor, sitting pretty all the way at the bottom of the stab. So why not just carve a path directly to the Hive, through the laser class that are in our way?
そして今回の作戦の成否は諸君らの活躍以下にかかっている。なぜなら我々はレーザー級の 70% 以上を相当した後、 OSP1400 からの核ミサイル投下を計画しているからだ。
A nuclear strike? Now that wasn't standard operating procedure in the old days. I mean, it'd be dumb to turn the very territory we're fighting to retake into a glow-in-the-dark wasteland ourselves. The JFK Hive is on the high seas. It ain't our land, never has been. There's no reason to hold back.
静かにしてくれ。第3段階の説明をする前に OSP1400 の現状について説明しておく。現在 OSP1400 は国連軍の命令により本作戦への協力体制をとっている。ただし通信は完全な状態とは言えず、未だに断続的かついつ接続でリアルタイム接続による作戦指示は困難であり、それを補うために我々は諸君らの手元に配布した資料に記載されたタイムスケジュールで作戦を実行する必要がある。
So if all goes to hell, we've just got to push forward like nothing happened. Are they insane?
通常であれば地球周回に合わせるなどの時間調整が可能だが、今回の核は軌道上の格闘車衛星から発射後約25分で地上に到達し爆発する。つまり我々は各10日までに規定数のレーザー級を相当し、かつ核爆発までに安全圏へと脱出しなければならない。
God damn.
この作戦は一度動き出したら止められないということだ。 ただし再度言っておくが、我々はギリギリまで OSP1400 とのリアルタイム通信を維持するつもりだ。つまり今説明したのは、万が一通信がつながらなかった場合という最悪の事態を想定した作戦だ。これにより難易度が跳ね上がるのは確かだが、投下された核が想定通りに爆発した場合、その時点で地上に存在する小型種の 90% 以上が殲滅できると考えている。
Damn.
つまり我々は核兵器を従前に運用するためにレーザーヤークトを行うというわけだ。
They're simply clearing the way for the nukes. You have a role to play, Hibiki. Head in the game. We survived a nuclear explosion last time. Now I'll be an ally carrying out the attack. We'll be fine.
説明を続ける。この第3段階にはオプションが組み込まれている。現在衛星軌道上ではオービットダイバーズが突入準備に入っている。だがオービットダイバーズの投入はあくまでも予定だ。筋力維持プログラムを使用しているとはいえ、衛星軌道で長期間待機していた降下兵の肉体が戦闘に耐えられるとは限らない。機械計測により戦闘に耐える体力がないと判明した兵士は参加させない予定だが、降下してきた兵士も万全の体制ではないことを念頭に入れておくように。参加できたとしてもそれはごく少数の効果となることが予想されている。よって機動降下作戦はあくまでもオプションとして認識してほしい。そして次の第4段階でハイブ内に突入する。過去の記録から侵入遅延とともに作戦成功の
So
可
we're
能性
gonna
が下がる
nuke
こと
it
が
and
判
then
明している。
charge headfirst into the aftermath.
我々はここでアメリカ陸軍第1軍団第66戦術機構大隊と帝国近衛軍第1戦術機大隊を投入する。
Major Walken and His Excellency Kataga. All the big shots will be rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty. Hard to argue with that choice. The Takamikazuchi is a beast of a machine. That one dude's piloting technique was crazy weird. Goddamn right it was. I've seen countless surface pilots fight, but in all my years I've never seen anyone move like that guy.
なお、この際に帝国近衛軍は電磁投射砲を実戦使用する。
A railgun? That's straight out of science fiction, man. Like, how do you even power up the damn thing?
ハワイで運用試験を重ねた装備だが、携行砲弾数の都合上、戦局を打開できるだけの兵器とは言えないとの報告が上がっている。
Sounds like a prototype that won't make much of a difference.
JFK ハイブの南には現在戦術機で侵入可能な33個のゲートが確認されている。スタバ内の通例で言えば最も中心部に近いゲートが最短距離であることが多いのは事実だ。またこの突入に際しては残存する戦術機の中から部隊を抽出し、先の突入部隊とともにスタブ内に送り込むつもりだ。地表に残った戦術機部隊は残敵を掃討しつつ兵站を構築。スタブに突入した部隊の支援任務に移る。できるだけ多くの戦術機を投入することによってスタブ内部を一気に制圧する。反応路さえ破壊してしまえばベータどもは最寄りの巣に戻るしかなくなるはずだ。これは先の高21号作戦の後、佐渡島ハイブから逃走した敵残党が鉄原ハイブへ逃走したことから間違いないと思われる。
Operation 21st, aka Operation Iceberg. Fierce battle where mankind somehow managed to capture a hive. Lieutenant Shirogane made a name for himself that day. Rumors say he fought like a man possessed. Okay, so there was a different Operation 21st. Okay. I was like, how the fuck did Operation 21st happen in the unlimited timeline? Damn. But despite his efforts, the operation called for the use of G-bombs, resulting in the Hive's total destruction. Consequently, Japan became the only country on Earth that has been exposed to the after effects of the G-bomb twice. Wait. So is this unlimited timeline that we're in a combination of events that happened in both unlimited as well as alternative? Because alternative was the one string of events that led to the desired outcome. but there's no reason to believe that, you know, certain events, you know, changed here and there, because that was the whole point that they established with Unlimited, is that there was so much trial and error. It's like, this, maybe, you know, if I change this but don't change this, you know, what if this time around he changed this, but not the third thing? What if he changed the first thing, not the second thing, but the third thing? What if he changed this, and this? So it's possible that Operation 21st still comes around, but in the end he's still unable to you know, save the timeline, because I believe they said in alternative he wasn't, you know, he wasn't locked into his final timeline until he made love to Sumika. That was the moment that, like, secured him, like, the timeline will not reset after this point, where he reached that point of no return. So it's possible that, you know, Operation 21st could have happened, and in between there and, like, the assault on Yokohama, it's possible that then the events of, or maybe I'm just reading just way too far into it. That's entirely possible. That's probably more than likely it. There was probably just an Operation 21st, same as there was, just this time it happened before, you know, this Operation Babylon took place. Because what, Babylon was 05? We're in 06 right now, I believe, is the present timeline. So, like, there was 4 years between the end of Unlimited and some point in this timeline where 21st could have taken place. I'm reading way too much into it, honestly, but anyway, go on. All we know is that there was an Operation 21st that played out very similarly to the Operation 21st we know in alternative.
反応炉破壊後、突入部隊はエキゾチックマテリアルを回収、それから脱出する。なお回収が困難な場合、撤退を優先する。なお、ハイブ突入の可能性がある部隊には専用装備として中継機を持たせる。該当部隊、設置方法及び条件などもその際確認しておくように。
ご苦労だった小牧隊員。冒頭にも述べたが、この作戦は人類の存続をかけた一大作戦だ。この作戦を成功させなければコスモポリタンも機能しない。まさに人類の未来を占う作戦である。だが諸君なら必ずやり遂げてくれるものと私は信じている。お互いどれだけ腕が立つのかは理解しているはずだからな。我々人類は本当に愚かであるのか。答えは否である。
Hell yeah.
我々は人類の未来を切り開くために団結し、互いに持てる戦力、技術の全てをここに結集した。総国を超えた人類に何ができるのか。我々は異世紀原種に見せつけなければならない。諸君らの働きに期待する。以上だ。
Hell yeah.
Chiagare che